Hi, my name is Zakaria. I'm a mechanical engineering student and I am a Formula One fan. I wanted to try the experience of driving a race car. But since go-karts are not that common in my country, my only option was a simulator. And as I was doing my research, I found that some people made their DIY version of simulators that cost less. They're certainly not as good as the one you would buy from Logitech or any other company, but they do the job. So I thought to myself, why not make my own simulator? Now I won't make the intro any longer. I present to you my F1 DIY mini driving simulator. Okay, so to make the simulator, what do we need? First of all, we need a steering wheel, obviously. Then we need a shaft and bearings. After that, we would need a DC motor to force back the steering wheel to its initial position and to feel some pressure when driving into corners at high speeds. So the motor also would need its driver, so it would manage the flow of energy going into the motor. Then we would need a power supply, a sensor to read angular rotation, it's called an encoder, more on that later, a microcontroller to read the sensor data and send it to my computer, and finally a software to interpret the microcontroller data into actual inputs that the game or any simulator software would recognize. This project is far from finished, but I've run some tests and I'm starting to get some results, so I decided to show you my progress, at least talk about the parts I've mentioned earlier. Currently I am working on the pedals, the accelerator and the brakes. The steering wheel, I designed it on Fusion 360 and then used a laser machine to cut it. It's a steering wheel that has pedals, so I'm going to be shifting gears using these to go up and to go down in gears. If we look at it from this perspective, you can see the sensor here. There's a magnet in this part and some nails in this part, so that magnet attracts the nails to put it back into its initial position. Here are 6 bolts. 6 may be too many, but I wanted to use this part to be able to change the steering wheel if I wanted to at a later phase. Also, I'm planning to add some buttons. As you can see in these squares, the buttons would look like this. Before we end this video, I wanted to explain this image. It explains how the system works, and hopefully next time I will be able to go more into details on how things work. I am using a software called EMC Utility, and this software emulates a game controller. Then my game sees as if I plugged in a controller. We're going to end here to keep this video short. I'm very thankful for you to have stayed up until this point, so stay tuned for next time. I will definitely be making more videos about this topic as this project is not finished. Again, thanks for watching and stay tuned.